was a time when Dhaka was called a city of Bahano Bazaar Artipano Goli, 52 markets and 53 alleys. Of course, with the passage of time the number of roads and bazaars has increased exponentially, so unearthing the history of these areas was intriguing and challenging. According to the publications of historians, behind the names of streets and establishments are countless stories of secrets, conquests and possessions by the Mughals, French, British and Nawabs of Bengal. Dhaka, a city 400 years old, has several myths on the origin of its name in the history books used in school. I was taught that in 1610, the Mughal custodian Islam Khan came to Dhaka to remove the powerful kings and zamindars of Bengal. He decided to establish the capital in Dhaka. He ordered his court drummer to beat his dak. The area of Dhaka was demarcated as a distance one could hear the beating of the drums. This is how Dhaka became one of the three capitals of Mughal era. Islam Khan named it Jahangirnagar, after Emperor Jahangir. Alur Bazaar. Literally, it means potato market. But contrary to what most people assume, the origin of the name has much to do with during the era of Emperor Aurangzeb, Zafar Khan came to live in Dhaka. He lived in the Lalbagh Fort area and used to own the area today known as Alur Bazaar. His son's name was Alair Khan. It was during Alair's time that the bazaar was running in full swing. According to Mughal Emperor Azimuddin, originally the bazaar was named as Alair Khaner Bazaar, which, with the passage of time, became shorter and people started calling it Alur Bazaar. Eschaton. Eschaton is a distorted version of the word Scotland. During the period of British East India Company, a church was established there by some Scottish preachers. It was from there that this name originated. Cakrail. During the last decade of the 19th century, the British Commissioner for Dhaka was named Mr. Cockerell. Historian Professor Muntasir Mohammed surmises that, since it used to be a trend to name streets of Dhaka after diplomats, there was probably a road named after him, and later the whole area became known by that name. People eventually started to pronounce copper as Capri. Chowk Bazaar, the place where we buy scrumptious kebabs and iftar items during Ramadan, used to be a place to buy and sell slaves. In 1809, Charles Dale described Chowk Bazaar in these words. Chowk is known by the name Natas. It is a square area of 200 feet. During sunset, the place gets crowded. In Arabic, Natas means slave zone. During the Mughal period, the area was a hub of the slave trade, as well as a place to chat and hang out. Today's gluttonous inclinations in the area can be traced back to the Mughal period. It is merely the continuation of bustling food and entertainments that were present here during their time.